Yes. Woo!
We here.
Yes, peoples. Welcome back to another episode of the Stockroom Podcast. It's me. I am named E-Man, and I am joined by the M1 Show.
Yes, sir.
And my bro.
His bro.
My brothers.
His brother.
Bully the Bear.
The bear, the bully.
And today on our agenda, I'm joking. Yeah, guys.
This is quality.
Guys, how have we been? Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and smash the like button. We're aiming for 500 likes on this podcast. Michael, how have you been?
This guy is so funny.
I've been great, man. It's been a very interesting 2 weeks. Been very busy, working out some things, meeting some new
Interesting
people.
2 weeks, more like 2 hours.
I don't know what's wrong with you, man, guys.
Sorry, guys, I've just hit my second wind.
Real. But yeah, man, no, it's been a great experience. Been a vibe. Been working on a couple things.
Call it restlessness. Good.
Starting some new projects as well. Starting at some new places. So it's been cool, man. Yeah, man. Bobby, how you been?
Me, I'm okay. I'm alive. You know, all I've been doing is just working. I
Yeah.
wake up, I work. I go to sleep, I work. I eat, I work. I dream, I work.
Guys, when you work this much, you're buying MacBooks left, right, and center
For bands.
for bands.
Just 'cause you want to.
Yeah, just because you want to. And you're just buying people shoes because you want to. You know, it's like that.
Sorry, right?
No, I'm buying new shoes because they need to level up.
Listen, guys, actually,
drought.
can we get into this slowly? Sometimes, yeah, you see some collections and you think to yourself, I need to help you. I can transform you.
You know what you sound like right now? You sound like Joe from You. I can change her. She can be.
Guys,
Oh,
Better.
are we them now? Are we I can change you people now.
guys, we can change her. We can change
is that
them.
who we are?
Guys, as
Crazy.
men, we can change. I'm joking. I'm not gonna go down that route. Fucking cancel. They start asking me to pay
This
bills.
is not the plantain pod. Do you pay child support?
No, but I bought her Air Forces.
Right. Deadbeat. Okay, back into it. Feet.
Where were we?
Sponsoring shoes.
Sponsoring shoes. Your girlfriend's not homeless. But yeah, man, I'm here. I'm chilling. I'm vibing.
Yeah,
It's
man.
been 2 weeks, so a lot's happened in the past 2 weeks. I can't
Honestly,
lie.
bro.
Yeah.
The sun has been
Booming.
furious.
Yeah.
Booming.
If there's a word for the sun, it's furious.
Yeah.
Because the sun has been angrily beating down on us.
For time as well.
Has been reminding us
Still.
of our anthem. Drinking.
Hey, I know you've had a second win, but chill, dude. Reel it in, dude.
Cool. The sun has been ferocious. You know, guys, you know the word I'm talking about. Ferociously beating. I made it. The sun has been beating down on us. Even when
Honestly,
me and Michael were playing football over the weekend.
Bro, when I tell you, yeah, is it 4G, 5G?
4G.
Why were my feet burning
Like-
as I took steps onto the pitch?
It was that bad, yeah. That I was playing against Michael, and I was playing right wing, and Michael was playing left back.
Yeah, right back. You're playing left
No,
wing.
yeah.
South of left wing. Yeah.
I was playing left wing, and bro, me and Michael were on the shade side of the pitch, and it was still hot.
Bro, booming.
Like, cool, fair enough. Let's take it as it is. Michael's team was winning, cool, but I was running a lot.
Wow.
Michael was chilling. I was okay. I was running a lot, and
Hey.
it was running that I didn't want to run. Obviously, if you're winning, you can control possession, but when you're losing, it's headless chicken.
Chasing the ball in heat.
And
Mad.
then you had S talkers in centre back.
Guys chatting, letting guys know what's up.
I lie.
Pain.
Preseason is always hilarious, man.
Yeah.
In saying that, guys, if you've got any I've been seeing it around. People have been playing in football tournaments as brands. If you've got any football tournaments you want us to play in,
Hey, give me a shout. I'm involved.
I'm not gonna lie, you know.
I'm involved.
I want the Stockroom.
the Stockroom,
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends.
Yeah, man.
The Stockroom football team. If you want us to play
Yeah,
against
man.
who,
You've got a couple signings we can make.
Huh?
You've got a couple signings we can make.
Yeah, oh, definitely strong. But
Good fellas don't want to see us.
Hey, they don't want me to put my Astros on, you know.
Hey, man.
They don't want me to lace my boots
He's
back
gonna
up.
put Astros on and get a basketball. Start playing.
Right,
He
safe.
doesn't know I was a real ballers back in the day.
Are you gonna break your leg as well?
I chose not to join the school football team.
Oh, is it?
I rejected the offer.
Why did you read the offer?
I
You want
said
to stick it outside the back?
Nah,
They saw his height. It was
Nah.
like, head up!
they want me to play Cam for the second team. I said,
Pull
nah.
it up!
I said nah.
Clearance!
So you keep that.
Bully, find the man!
Nah, the thing I was training. I was still doing athletics at that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the main bag.
Oh, you should have. Nah.
They played rugby for a bit though.
Is it?
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
time.
I hated rugby in school.
Hate it when it's cold. Rugby when it's cold is
Oh
nasty, man.
my gosh! Like I understand, yeah, a certain demographic love the sport, but I cannot stand it.
And they
they
finish
always
the
play
season in
me-
February as well, like March. It's like when the sun comes out. When the sun comes out, I'm just like, why are you doing this?
Imagine, yeah, I can't.
That sport, yeah.
Secondary school, I think it was like year 8. What's the position? Wing? Is it called winger as well?
When you're
Yeah,
on the
winger.
wing and you're
Yeah.
running.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what we do is just run.
They put me on a winger here. Somebody, obviously we're playing, there's a grass behind our school. Shout out Harris Merton. There's a grass behind our school here where obviously metal studs. Soft ground, metal studs. And one, you know when you're playing sports you don't really want to play because it's cold. You want your hands to be in your pockets. They must have chucked me the ball here. I was on the wing. I was running. And then somebody, I don't know if this was racially charged, but there was somebody who came and tackled me out of. I said to myself, never again.
Yes.
And I think
They flung your body.
the only bit that I liked here was the bit where they do the cheerleading bit and then they throw you in the air to grab the ball. I don't know what
So
that
the
was
throw-ins.
called. Huh?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah, it's basically like. Ooh,
I
what's
forgot what it's called, man. But it's like a throw-in where you have to like catch it in the air.
And you grab you grab the ball, you
said
come down,
wee.
and you come back down to earth.
You know what it was with
Come
rugby
like
and me, yeah?
Shaq. Yeah.
When it's cold, right? And you're trying to run grab the ball from the floor in the scrum, and somebody places their foot next to the ball, and your hand's there,
That's what happened.
career ender.
Yeah.
I'm just not playing anymore.
Can't lie. I'm out.
Not playing.
Like, what happened? Why aren't we doing triple football? What's this? Why are we in the ground like
This is
pigs?
not UFC. What are we doing here?
What are we doing here?
Now I'm in the floor and somebody's boot is on my leg.
Why are we hugging and caressing to get the ball off each other?
Okay, now
I
you
don't want to
took
do this. I just want to do a simple shoulder to shoulder.
Right.
That's the most I'm comfortable with.
Right.
Now I'm here tackling you down here.
They
I
don't
can't
get
even see up. I'm looking at your midriff.
Bro, and you know when you go into a challenge and your neck,
Yeah.
it's just stiff.
They don't get it. They went around.
Nah, man, I didn't enjoy that sport, man.
You know what? I'm happy I didn't get it.
I didn't enjoy that sport, man.
Let me stick to football.
Hey, man.
And other athletics and running or something. Yes,
Hey.
rugby wasn't for me. What sports did you guys hate in school? Actually, what sports did you enjoy?
I enjoyed volleyball.
Oh, volleyball was a good time.
Baddie, you are a baddie.
Nah, volleyball was
Volleyball's
actually
right.
fun, you know. I'm deep in it now. I feel
Volleyball's
like I
good,
should have.
man.
There was a time, yeah, where like.
Guys, this guy's only play volleyball to chat to girl.
It was boys' school.
Boys' school. What the
Oh,
hell?
is it?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
yeah.
You guys are sus. I'm joking.
Hey, yo.
The man then went to like. What they were. Were they best in the country or something?
What, to watch them?
No. The like our school. They were good at volleyball.
They went quite far.
They were very good.
And we got invited to go watch a volleyball match. I think it was like an Olympic match when the Olympics were happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a vibe.
2012. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, volleyball was a good time.
Obviously football. Football.
Yeah.
Still love football. Still play
Yeah.
football. Table tennis was fun.
Ooh, I
We got to
love
see that.
table tennis.
Badminton was a vibe.
Oh,
Ooh,
badminton.
yes.
Badminton was a real sport.
My boys
Table
are,
tennis and
my boys are
badminton.
still playing badminton now, you know.
Badminton's a
I need
real
to jump
sport.
in.
Squash I wanted to play, but we didn't get to have to score. So
Yeah. I can't lie. There's certain, when you went to ethnic schools, there was a certain there was certain boundaries that you could only attend.
even from table tennis vibe.
Yeah.
I was never good at tennis.
Is
Table
it?
tennis.
Too tall? Huh? Go on.
How does that even make
Can you
sense?
be too tall for tennis?
Here, my man.
Why did you like tennis?
I was never able to like get the coordination going.
Do you know
to,
what it
like,
is, yeah?
Proper, like,
Tennis was a vibe, man.
I liked it because when I'm in that position, I just like to smash it. You know.
All right.
You know what it was, yeah? After seeing like people playing Wimbledon, yeah,
Yeah. Oh, bro. Everybody turned.
a little spin move at the net, and you win the point. And you do that in real life. I'm him.
Everyone was turning into flipping Nadal.
It's the same effect of watching a World Cup and then everybody playing football again,
Watching Ronaldo free kicks.
bro.
Nah, that's like,
And you
that's like
place it,
a quality service like a Ronaldo free kick.
bro.
I remember, man were doing the free bounces on the line and stopping.
Yeah.
And then going to do the bounce again. You might don't even know why you're bouncing the ball.
Hey,
You're
man.
bouncing the
Bouncing
Or
the
the bats here, and the look at the ball and be like, that sounds like a good trick.
Nah, they were
I can't lie, yeah.
tap it.
Yeah. Go through the legs.
And you get with someone on the back to that catch the ball.
Yeah. Too cold.
Nah, tennis was funny. It's funny how we acted so much like what we saw.
Yeah.
man.
It was because nobody knew what they were doing,
Bro.
It just looked cold on TV.
The cold. Especially when guys are angry.
Yeah.
When guys are fuming at tennis, yeah. And they're about to hit the racket, and the teacher will be like, no.
Yeah. And there's and then people were even doing the grunts.
Bro.
Bare testosterone flinging
Hey,
around.
man.
Nah,
What a time, man.
That school was funny, man. I didn't even. Where were we? How did we even get here?
Just
Talk about football.
Talking about football, yeah.
Yeah, the sun, bro.
But
Go on.
speaking of, obviously, sports, footwear, let's spin into something, guys. What's on foot?
I'll start, guys. Old reliable. You guys haven't seen it for a couple of weeks, but we're back to black. I don't know if you call this black, but
I mean, to an extent.
yeah, it's the
kinda grey.
ripstop material, kind of. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. This is the Muslin Air Jordan 5 off white. Yeah, man. You guys haven't seen it in a bit, but I decided to bring it back because
Yeah, man.
it was missing its game time. Yeah, man. Michael, chat to us.
I have got on the New Balance 650s.
Gifted.
Yeah, man. Shout out to New Balance and Foot Locker for this gifting. I really appreciate it. Yeah, man. I saw the colorway. I was like, you know what? These are very clean. Why not? So I grabbed it. Simple as.
Yeah, I can't lie. It looks like a low from here because obviously you've got the pant draped over.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's
But the
cold,
height's cool, man. I like
it looks like the 550, but yeah, it's cold. Bolu, chat to us.
I have my forever reliable Air Jordan 3 reimagined. I was about to step out in some Air Forces, then I reimagined my fit and I put them on.
We did. This is the second week one in. This is what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna keep going.
Fairs.
I'm gonna keep hitting you
So,
lot with some
fairs.
reimagined bars.
Fairs, man.
Reimagine that.
There's more on the way, so we'll get more bars as and when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Michael, chat to us. What's on the table, bro?
So today, guys, we have got the Nike Cortez in the all black.
Say it right. You went to the.
The price of the brick is up.
My bad. Nike, y'all. Nike. My bad.
That's it.
But
on entrance, they're sticking people on their pronunciation.
But yeah, man. Obviously, this is like a two-tone sort of, I'd say material, two-texture.
Is it two-tone? It's just that the material is different that makes
Yes,
it two-tone.
it's the two textures that make it two-tone kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
So obviously, you've got that kind of darker suede, and then the nubuck sort of material contrasted by the Nike text on the heel tab.
Yeah, high head.
And I picked them up from a sneakers event, the first sneakers in real life event that took place.
Cool. How was that?
It was good, man. It was a good vibe. Obviously, at the event, we were styling and doing photography, so we'll go like style our fits and then get pictures taken of us. And then photography side, you kind of did product shots with the shoe. So End Clothing provided some clothing for us to use.
Shout out to End Clothing,
yeah, shout out and the team that came down from there.
Active, you know.
They've been
And
very
they've
active.
been really active.
Very active over there. And so they provide the pieces that we used. So the fit I created, I might send email a picture so you can put it together in the video. But I put together like some straight leg bottoms, Bottega glasses,
Or was that the long jacket?
trench coat, the black trench coat.
That's where that picture's from.
Yeah.
Michael, you look like a real Paris Fashion Week.
Hey man, I should have been there. For real. But yeah, man, it was a good fit. I need to recreate that. Even the jacket was what's my man's name? Jerry Lorenzo. Fear of God.
Fear of God, yeah.
It was smooth. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
they
Extra
do.
large though, but it was making sense.
Is it?
Yeah. But yeah, man, like it was nice to be able to kind of like dress up a shoe and just make it look a bit different and do something that I wouldn't usually do.
Yeah.
And it's made me more inclined to try out further things. So it was cool, man. Obviously, they're met as as captures from the sneakers app, obviously. So shout out Izzy, shout out you every time. Shout out Ryan, shout out the guys from End, and shout out the whole team that are involved in putting it together, man.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man, it was a good event, very good event, very well put together.
Speaking of
There was another well put event.
Yeah, another well put together event.
Yeah.
Bully Test was squanning.
Well, I'm not the only one that needs to tell us what happened. We all do Paris Fashion Week.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well
okay.
put together event.
Very well put together.
Big up
A lot of highlights came out from Paris Fashion Week. A lot of guys launched their shoes.
Yeah.
A lot of guys let us know where they're from. And some guys really put it on.
Some guys,
Skateboard P.
They silenced the haters.
Hey, Skateboard P really put it on.
You too, bro.
Skateboard P really put it on. He said, yeah, this runway's not going to be normal. I'm going to bring out the guys.
Mr. Prawn.
Hey, and the fits.
It was good, man.
They were making sense, man.
It was good.
Round of applause for Skateboard P.
And yeah, even like seeing obviously relatable faces like Santan Dave in the fits. Gabriel Moses. Shout out to Gabriel Moses for the photography as well.
Round of applause for Gabriel Moses as well.
Something right. As always, photography crisp. So yeah, man, it was cool to see like these stories being pushed and told, and also the collection just being so cohesive and just running one into another. It's like we were speaking about it before. The Loewe sort of monogram thing. At first, me personally, I wasn't so sure, but seeing it now in this LV sort of style, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I moved.
It's a Minecraft XLV.
It's making sense.
It was cold. I can't lie.
Heavy.
Monogram
Just
pixelation,
take
smooth.
my money
Smooth,
now.
man. Very smooth.
Gradient. Oh,
Just
Very
take
smooth.
it was cold. If
remove my money from my account.
if I wanted to spend that much money on something, it's definitely something that made sense.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Even they had the pant, they had the jacket. Hey,
What a pint.
yeah, no, it was cold, man. Speaking of Paris,
There's been a lot going on.
there's been a lot going on in Paris.
So, guys, first of all, yeah, on a serious note, RIP the 17-year-old boy that died after getting shot by a police officer. No person deserves to go out like that. Doesn't matter where you're from or who you are. It's that simple. But the repercussions that came from Paris, and we know Paris love to riot.
They love. If
Paris
you give them an inch, they will take a mile.
A mile.
Take a mile and then some, bro.
And this time is no different.
This has proved that French Snapchat is the best form of entertainment.
Guys,
I wish there was a way that somebody could bring all of it together in somebody's story.
Bro, let me ask you guys a question.
I'll
yeah?
be through it for hours.
Let me ask you a question, guys.
Even TikTok.
How can you free a lion?
You know,
How did you let an elephant loose?
The planning that must have, like, no, that's not, they didn't, you can't tell me like someone planned to free the lion.
You don't plan to free a lion.
Like-
and there were 3 of them.
You,
Cutting through the streets of France, of Paris.
God must have been on your side for you to release a lion out of his cage.
What's
and
that?
to
What's that?
survive.
I would have been happy. What? Are you
What's that
letting me
show?
go?
Like they
Let
free
my
animals.
people go.
Zoolander. No, not Zoolander. What's that show on Sky where they were freeing animals and the animals were talking?
I can't remember.
Can't remember, man.
Animals were talking, I don't know.
There's a show where they freed animals and the animals were like walking in the streets, and
Sounds
it was
like a
basically
Bible
like
story.
it was basically like Armageddon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Sounds like,
Jurassic Park.
no, what's it called? The one where it's the Planet of the Apes, kind of.
It's sort of like that, but it's different. But yeah, no, I can't lie. Like, why are they out,
I said, what? A lion? I saw a zebra.
bro? Like, how'd you?
I saw an elephant.
The lion must have got out and be like, aye, yo, free bro, aye, fresh
Hey.
fresh home.
I said, what?
What? King
Madagascar.
Julian next. King Julian next. Hey, King.
Hey, we're
where you at, bro? Outside,
my
bro. Where you
guy,
at? Let's
come
pick you up.
on.
We'll scoop you in the whiz.
Man's in Paris, bro. Hey, can you see the Eiffel Tower?
Hey, we'll scoop you in the whiz. Drop top. Yeah, steady, man.
That place is. And like, watching it, yeah, some people, they just wanted a reason. They didn't.
Honestly, just one of the.
I'm bored. It's hot. Price Fashion Week has just finished.
Yeah.
I've been stuck in my house. Let's go and have some fun.
Let's have some fun. Let's have it.
Let's
Honestly,
have it.
man. Honestly.
Come on, baby. Let's have it.
Honestly, bro.
And then I saw somebody on a forklift with.
There was like
It was
toilet
food.
roll,
Toilet
and
roll.
and water or something, bro. What?
And obviously working in the shop. Obviously, when I used to work in Asda, that's the same forklift.
Yeah,
we used to use.
yeah.
And they were going full speed, sitting on the forklift,
bro. And was he going over
Bro,
a speed
yeah.
bump or something?
and then they went over a speed bump.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like this flipping Subway Surfer.
Bro. Hey, man.
Hey.
The French are hilarious people. I'll be completely honest.
When people say, what's worse, English snap or French snap?
It's defo French.
It takes it by a mile.
It's defo French.
You see, like,
And their sense of humor is.
it's second to none. Honestly, second to none.
I was seeing bare fireworks. I'm thinking, are they playing League of Legends or
Bro.
Advert.
or exactly them? There's so much I saw here that I wish everybody saw the same thing.
Honestly, bro.
Yeah. Alright. Moving on from Paris, just in general.
From a riot
what we got?
in real life to a riot online.
Yes.
Go on.
We have Nike have launched Airforia.
Go on.
Strong name, by the way.
It's a steady name.
Very strong name.
That's a good one there. So Airforia is Nike and Fortnite's first like kind of immersive gaming experience.
Yeah.
So like obviously Fortnite is run by Epic Games.
Yeah.
So basically it combines like Nike silhouettes. Nike silhouettes and in like the kind of like in like a Fortnite map basically.
Okay.
So like there are 5 actual like footwear silhouettes that they're using. It's a Air Max 1, the OG Air Max 1. We're getting
Air Max 1,
As an 86?
97.
Huh?
86.
I think so. You know, all it says in the article, all it says was OG.
Okay.
So I'm assuming this thing.
Okay, first.
Air Max 1, 97.
Yeah, 97.
Scorpion.
Yeah. There's also going to be a Air Max TW and
Okay.
a Air Max Pulse.
Okay.
Don't know why the Scorpion's in there.
They're pushing the new thing. I respect it.
Yeah. I feel like it makes sense, you know, like the shoe looks futuristic in it, so I feel like it fits the vibe of the game.
Yeah.
And it can also be one of those things in the future. Oh my gosh, this shoe was in the game. Nostalgic vibes.
Yeah.
Money.
And the shoe comes with
Yeah.
the shoe could come with like an extra perk, like you could jump higher. I don't know, man. Like
I know,
it's
I
a
see
game,
what
innit?
you're- I see what
it's
you're
a game,
saying.
so you
Yeah, I
can
see what you're saying.
you can do things with it.
They're cooking still. They're playing a long
like
game
a
with
power
that
up
one.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never played Fortnite, so guys, if this sounds dumb, I apologize, innit?
No, Fortnite have been doing a madness.
Yeah.
The work's been immaculate.
They've got
really immaculate stuff.
Who else have they collab with? They've got an Attack on Titan collab. They've got I'm pretty sure they have a Star Wars one. They got a Dragon Ball Z. They have obviously they had the Travis the Travis concert in Fortnite as well. I'm pretty sure they have a Marvel collab.
Yeah.
I even think they had The Witcher. I might be bugging.
They did. They did.
They did it.
I remember it. Yeah, they did.
The Witcher.
Definitely did.
They've done a lot.
They've done so much work.
It just makes so much sense.
So much work. Yeah.
Cold.
So the Fortnite One Piece collab, I can see it happening.
Mad.
I can see it happening. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna play this Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite in that good couple of years. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna play this for this and bring feedback.
Am I ready for a 7-year-old to be shouting at me, calling me a noob?
Right.
Yes, bring it on. What you think? You think I haven't heard worse? I've been called names that I don't even think black people knew to call themselves.
Bro, playing online is just such a
It's a real experience, isn't it?
yeah.
Real
I've been
experience.
called names worse than hey. Let me not even go there. I've just been called some crazy names.
But yeah, with all this, like in the article, they have mentioned that these Air Max Grails represent pivotal moments in the Air Max history, allowing the city to exist in the air state. The city being the Airtopia city, and this place. A place that represents pure imagination and creativity. So, personally, I feel like this is just the start for what.
So,
Nike is trying to do.
what is Airtopia then? Is it a map or?
I'm pretty sure it's like a map. Like obviously, like Fortnite, they run on islands, and I'm pretty sure. So it's like it's gonna be the Airtopia island, and then in that they're gonna have the what did I just say, Air State as one of the stations in the map.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But it should be the new island. Well, the new map should be available from 10 days ago. So
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's already
Yeah,
out.
so it's out. Yeah, it's out.
cold.
It's out. Yeah.
Cold.
and like you can link your .swoosh account to your stuff as well. So
Okay,
can
so
like,
you-
Epic Game account, so like you can. It's looking like there's going to be a lot of like cohesion between the two, like Nike.
So like you can customize stuff
with
like
your-
shoes in there
It
and then
seems-
wear it in the game.
It seems like so
Huh.
like when they did the whole dot swoosh, the Your Force One.
Yes, Alpha
Force One.
Alpha Force One, yeah.
It seems like there may be an opportunity to put the silhouettes you got into the game.
Okay.
And wear it as
You know what? I
play,
haven't actually
which
opened my
makes
books yet.
sense. Is it? Fair enough, man.
I don't know. I'm just like,
Just keeping it.
I think the mystery's cool.
Fairs. I hear it.
If I'm gonna open it though, I'll open it live on the pod.
Is it?
Yeah,
Cool. I said live
Live
unboxing.
pack openings with the
Live
M1 show
unboxing. Yeah,
and the stockroom. Live unboxing,
I tried.
live airboxing.
Live R boxing.
It's dumb, but it works. Going over to another Nike silhouette,
You're
we have a Cold Wall and the Air Max TN.
the man
Air Max
them-
Plus for some people. But yeah, Air Max
Strong in my
TN.
opinion.
The man in my back.
Guys, yeah, no?
It's gonna be a fashion shoe,
Yeah.
and so for that regard, I respect it.
Yeah.
I'm there not because it's a TN, but because it's a Cold War.
Okay.
Fairs.
So it's like, but
Shout out you, Sam Ross.
Honestly, shout out to Sam Ross each and every time.
when he comes on the pod,
Yeah.
I will feel like I've made it. No one can chat to me
Low.
on a bigs. No one genuinely will be able to chat to me apart from you two. Like,
Thanks.
Huh?
Thanks.
Fair.
no, my line will be unattainable because I have sat next to Sam Ross.
I'm unavailable.
But yeah, like I like the blue. I like the colors they've used. And I like the things, the additions they've added to the TN.
Very strong
The
tones.
TN is not my favorite shoe, but I will be there for the vibes.
Hear it.
Yeah, just to support.
Yeah,
Yeah, to me, it's not. That doesn't move me. Obviously, it being a blue Air Max, we're just gonna think of Hyperfuse, the America thingy at 90s and stuff like that. So apart from that, yeah, it's decent. I wouldn't wear a really strong polarizing blue shoe. It's not really up my forte. But I appreciate it for what it is because I've seen in the past a Cold War, they really like to push the boundaries. I remember their Converse collab,
yeah.
which was it was good. I know they do a lot of work with ACG.
They got a black one. Yeah, that's the third colorway. The third colorway is a black.
Is it just a triple black?
Yeah. So they got the white, the blue, and the triple black.
It's almost teetering towards the Vapor Max Plus.
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. It's safe. That's all I can say.
But I guess like when you look at like their designs, the designs aren't so much. They're not always look at me. I'm different. It's the intricacies. So it might be like the little details here that I've seen already that I'm like I wouldn't see that on normal TN.
Yeah,
And I feel like it's the beauty and the simplicity for them.
I feel like it takes a very engineering aspect or engineering approach to the design in terms of like
for sure.
we're not like redesigning the whole thing. but
Yeah.
we're just enhancing parts that will make it better for the next X
For sure.
amount of
Yeah, it's
years
true.
until the
Virgil
next
said it
person
best, man.
updates.
To what did he say? To change an idea, you have to. This is paraphrasing horribly, but along the lines of to change an idea, you don't necessarily change it. You just change different bits.
Yeah, it's like changing it by 3%,
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
By 3%, and
it's a new idea technically.
exactly. So yeah, going off that ideology, then yeah, he's left a lot of gems. But
Yeah, man. Speaking
apart
of which,
from
I need to
that-
go to that free game website again.
Yeah,
there's some
it's
stuff I
true.
need to pick up from there.
Facts.
moving on to another funny aspect, I guess, of Nike. We have the whole Spike Lee Air Jordan 1 moment. Cool, guys.
Yep. Educate us, please, because I don't really know what's
Okay,
happening.
so Spike Lee has won an award to commemorate his first ever Cannes Lion Creative Make of the Year award. If you know Cannes, like that's where they go into.
That's
the
a really
whole-
big award. I can't lie.
Is it?
Yeah.
I big up him.
You know
Cannes-
Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah, Cannes are like
Cannes is the place in. It's in France.
it's in France.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Oui, all them things there. So what? This was
But
happening
like,
while
it's-
they were writing, or what?
No, it's just like a very that whenever they have events over there, it's like very much like
Prestige.
there's a very prestigious event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Big up Spike, man.
So yeah, for that, Jordan Brand decided to commemorate. First, it was especially made 100 pairs of the white cement Air Jordan 1 high. I think it was high or low. I can't remember the two.
Okay, conspiracy.
Go on.
Why do you think they picked that shoe of all shoes?
Because they need to get rid of it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I can't lie. For context, they literally put his face on the back right. Yeah, they put his face on the back where a Fragment logo would go.
Yeah.
Okay.
They put his face there on the shoe and basically said, yeah, here you go. This is to commemorate.
But you see,
Ta-da!
you see with that, yeah, was it like, again, this is gonna aid my conspiracy.
Go on.
Was it like they just stuck it on kind of thing, or was it like it was actually like
Made with his face.
Made
Because I'm not gonna. I need to see the shoe before I make my opinions. Because
The link is there.
yeah. Okay, let me have a look at
Let
this.
me go check the link.
Because I can't lie, I've not seen many faces on a pair of shoes.
No, but the
By
thing
Nike.
Is, if you know Spike Lee, you know how incrementous and how like important to Jordan brand
yeah,
in
definitely.
the first place. So I feel like personally, maybe this is me being entitled, but if I have done so much for the brand and I have such a strong connection, he commented on the post. Nice Kick put a post out. He commented on the post and was like, "Thanks guys, thanks to Jordan Brand, thanks to with Purple Hearts." And in my head, I'm like, "You wasio."
I'm really cool with Wasio.
That is so funny.
That's so aggressive.
We're on people. Anyways,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Honestly, it's just a custom shoe.
If I see a man walk down the street in this exclusive collab or this exclusive pair,
the 100 pairs were made.
I'm just gonna think it's the same one that has been sitting on a sneakers app for X amount of time.
But when you think of like something like Spike Lee, I can't lie. Spike Lee's the type of guy like, if I'm sitting down, Spike Lee's like, wait for me to land here. Like your dad, right? You know your dad buys bare things in life. And it gets to a point where you don't know what to buy for your dad. Because he's got everything. Anything that Spike Lee wants to cook up and make, he can literally go to the kitchen and do it.
But why would you give him this shoe? There's so many other things that have come out recently.
But you know,
and you give him a cement Air Jordan 1.
But do you know how involved he was in that?
What do you mean?
Like, do you think maybe he would have been involved in the shoe more in the back end? Because when you think of like the Spizak and featuring that kind of cement print, obviously I'm not saying he's the one that brought it to life, but he did use it in a lot of his designs. So was he involved in that, and is that then why this shoe came about? And did the shoe exist before the drop?
I just personally think that it's lazy. Well, that's me, innit?
Fez?
I agree, but we are speaking from a place of
Outsider looking in.
Yeah, we're hating from outside the club.
Maybe they gave him the shoe and they swiped 100k under the shoe.
Yeah,
it was all stuffed in the shoe and they gave it to him.
And it's in the insole.
But they can't say that, guys, we're paying this guy money, or this is the present that we're giving him.
Yeah.
So we're giving him a present.
Yeah.
But if you tear away the fabric,
if you lift up the insole,
then there's dollar bills. There's a check.
There's something there for you. You hold that, big boy.
There's a check for 30 BG. You lift up the insole and there's a check for 30 BG.
Something light.
Something light for Jordan man. Like,
you lift up, you see Ann Herbert's Nike black card.
I just feel like, do you feel like he deserves something rarer? Because I've got down, if this was you, would you think that it's the thought that counts, or would you have wanted a rarer shoe or something more?
You're saying rarer. Do you know who my man is, bro?
To be fair, it is rare. So there's only 100 pairs.
Do you know how many shoes he's seen and he's got one of ones of? Do you know how many shoes that are like 40 pairs deep and he's got one of 40?
Hey, I'm just...
No, it's the same way you're saying what you're saying. It's the same way I'm questioning what you're saying, because it's like, we obviously can only see, cool, 100 pairs have been made, great. Yeah. This shoe has already been existed in terms of silhouette type of thing.
Yeah.
But we don't know, for example, were these with more premium materials? Were they made in a slightly different way? Were they produced like there's questions that we obviously don't have answers to, innit? And I just feel like, with that being said, it's a shoe that's going to be important to him for reasons known to him. And yeah, man, I wouldn't say for me personally that shoe means much to me. I'm not really a big fan of the shoe, but the spike could be different. Yeah.
And this is why Michael is our PR manager. But me, on the other hand, coming from a place of ignorance, I personally think
The story is better than the facts.
But coming
Michael's here doing basically. If you look at what it meant to everybody,
No, but if
everybody
with all
who's
the
involved,
parties involved and the 18 months it took for them to produce this shoe, obviously, like, but coming from a place of ignorance,
we are only here. This is what we have. What we have is what we're going to supply.
if you told
this
me,
is why balance exists.
if you say congrats and you slapped me with 100 pair of white cement ones,
Yeah, you didn't know white Air Forces. You wear cement. White Air Force. You could have put something on the back in Rockefeller, but you wanted to just give me.
with my face going like,
Yeah,
on the side.
one midi. And the thing is, he even has his own. What shoe was it? There's a spike.
Spizak.
No. Fire Red. There's
What,
a
the
Spike
Jordan
Lee.
3?
No, 4. Fire Red 4 with
Yeah.
Spike Lee's face on the back. So you've done it before. Just give a better shoe. But ignorance.
Well,
is
if that's
bliss.
the case, that they've done it before, then, because you were saying you weren't sure if they've done it before.
Yeah.
But if they've done it before,
No.
then-
But that was the actual shoe.
yeah. But then this isn't anything different. If anything, it's just reminiscent of the fact that cool, they've done this for him before. So yeah, guys, I wanted to get into something and ask a question.
Go on.
So, obviously, we've exited the pandemic. I feel like our kind of attitude toward trainers have changed, and I just wanted to know, like, do you feel like in the last year, our attitude toward trainers has changed or adjusted?
Give me in terms of
yeah,
what?
give me.
So,
give me some
obviously,
more detail.
We've exited the pandemic now.
Yeah.
We're at a point of, I would say, quote unquote normal. You know, we're not buying shoes because we think it will sell out. We're buying, like, there's a lot of product there. Shoes are sitting. I don't think we're chasing hype releases as such. Has our attitude towards the actual footwear space adjusted and changed as time's gone on? And why do you think that might be?
Go on.
If you agree.
I think it has adjusted and changed, but in the sense where we are more involved in the scene than we were prior to the pandemic.
Okay.
Like, there's a lot more like moving parts, a lot more information that we are privy to, and like it's less as a whole, even outside of just us right now, as a whole, like people are really stepping into like what's uncool or not the norm is, or what's not trendy anymore, which is it's good to see. For like people are now stepping away from, like, you see a lot of alternatives to like, oh, if you couldn't get this, why don't you try this kind of thing, or other shoes to buy other than the Air Force One, and it'll show you like what 550, etc., etc. So it's like people are stepping into that alternative space a lot more and becoming more comfortable in the alternative space.
Yeah.
However, now hype beasts in quotation marks are also in that alternative space where you get like the whole Arc'teryx, like that whole hype, and then like how they're like, oh yeah, no, we're not selling any of our products to people that don't climb, because like, what's the point, kind of thing. So it's like the space is changing, it's moving, it's growing, and I like the way it's growing. But yeah, for me, in terms of how I consume footwear, it's different now, because yeah, I understand a lot more and I'm selective what I'm buying, as opposed to like I'm not entering anything. And plus, like, as dumb as it sounds, like I physically cannot even go for Nike shoes at this point. Like, I literally can't. There's nothing for me to get because I can't get it in the first place. So I'm not like, it's so hard to get from like external retailers apart from Nike.
I think for me, as Bolu said, the key word is growth. There's a lot of growth in the scene. Even if we go back to last year, our end of the year draft and our half year draft, if this pod was okay, we've done it in the past, audibly, but 2 years ago, our answers would have been very different, and I feel like it would have been heavily Nike led than what we had at our full year and our half year. Our half year, basically, guys, our half year is next week, because it's halfway through the year.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing our half years next week, and I feel like even next week we'll see the difference.
Yeah.
I've spoken about it briefly on the pod, but I'll probably talk about it afterwards. What the Saucony, the Jay Tips Saucony. That's something that has emerged 2 or 3 years ago. We weren't even
looking at Saucony.
we weren't even acknowledging a
Even the
Saucony,
slightest.
collab or not. But now, for those that obviously can't see off camera, I'm seeing 2 New Balances. There's a Cortez. Michael's wearing a flipping 650.
Yeah. We got Jordan. We have such a range. Now.
Full transparency. I don't know, Michael. You can agree or disagree. 2 or 3 years ago, I don't know if you'd be wearing the shoe.
No, I don't think so.
Exactly.
I was out. Don't get me wrong. Like I was putting my stories and whatnot, but I hadn't actually actively bought one, so I can't say I was buying and wearing the shoe. Yeah.
Flip it down again. I just deeped it.
Yeah, like, I was putting my stories and whatnot, but I didn't have a pair of my own.
Yeah. I think that was around the time where like we met Marks, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was Marks was really, if you're gonna be real, Marks was really the push for me personally to get into New Balances.
Yeah, real.
But yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah,
the
the
people
people
around
you
you
meet.
influence you, and you can say influences, you can say friends, whoever, but what is around you does influence you to a certain
For
extent.
sure.
100%.
So I think the word is growth.
Yeah.
It's
definitely.
growth and it's change. We spoke about it 2 or 3 weeks ago with the tweet that Matt Welty put out in terms of there's less dunks and there's more New Balances, there's more Solomons.
Yeah. There's just more range in general.
Yeah, people are wearing flipping football kits and gazelles and jorts that annoys the hell out of me.
Good fits there.
That's a Michael fit right there.
That's a Michael.
I'm so
right
sorry,
there.
guys. There's some good fits there.
You know, even
With some Leafeezys. Don't play with
seeing
them.
Babe step out in the Brazil tops.
Yeah, like
Those
okay,
Brazil stops are going multi-platinum.
Those Brazil tops and those Cortez vests, multi-platinum for women, multi-platinum.
Well,
they have transcendent scale.
Should I back this off? My Cortez vest is on underneath as well.
Oh, yo, baddie. Anyways, no, but yeah, growth. I think the key word is growth.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of growth. So in that aspect, I feel like that's how our attitude has changed, and we've acknowledged more.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like, well, me personally, if I saw a Saucony or a New Balance 2 or 3 years ago, I'd be like, Now I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Like even like there was a pair of last year Maharishi Reeboks that dropped. I was like, you know what, these are kind of clean.
I feel like I remember them.
You know, like sort of like cracked black, sort of. It was a really nice shoe. Again, like Mizuno's, another shoe that I wouldn't really be looking at before. Asics. These are all kinds of little shoes that I'm seeing.
Speaking of Asics, the Asics, Ronnie Feig.
Yeah.
That 4-pack, that's reselling for peas.
Yeah.
Beautiful crepes.
Even the New Balance Jones that were reselling.
Yep.
So our attitude has changed.
Asics Jones. What else is there? Jones Solomons.
Yeah, exactly. These shoes wouldn't have been as sought after as they are now. Obviously, Ronnie Feig and I think it was the Ronnie Feig Clarks Adidas.
Yeah.
That was
pre-order.
Such a weird collab.
Yeah, that was pre-order.
Have people actually started getting their pairs now?
I wouldn't know.
Fairs.
So stuff like that, people are actually going out to actively pre-order a shoe.
Yeah.
And there's mass quantities. So that shows that there's demand for the shoe. So yeah, in terms of that, I guess you could say our attitude has changed.
Yeah. But now, even with that now, spin-off question, in terms of clothing brands as well, for us three,
Okay.
do you feel like your attitude towards like clothing brands have changed as well?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
I'd
say so.
Yeah.
Definitely agree.
But I'm wearing flipping flared jeans.
It's
Like
it's
like,
crazy.
I might look back at this in 2 years and be like, what the hell was I wearing? Or 4 years and be like, what the hell was I wearing?
Although I think
I'm wearing a vintage jacket, a vintage Carhartt jacket.
I think we're getting to the formative times though. Like,
What do you mean?
when I say that, I mean like,
This is how it's gonna stay for a while.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
This
this
I
is
feel
the
like
fits now.
This is a solid. We're in that we're solidified. You know how like
Our
different
style.
decades have
Yeah.
like different styles. We're
Yeah.
solidified. In
Okay.
Yeah.
This is how the 2020 to 2030.
20-somethings dressed basically.
Yeah.
And this is us.
Yeah.
And there's range within it. You can tap into different kind of sections within it, but this is generally speaking, this is us.
So like, if when your grandkids will step out and they look like how you used to look like in the 2020s, they'll be like, oh yeah, this is 2020s drip. You don't know nothing about that.
So
Yeah.
I hope I'm not one of those parents that say that. You
Whoa.
guys don't know anything about this. I think
You will be though.
What you know about
No.
Cortez?
You'll be like, what you know about car? What?
What you know about
Whip?
Carhartt?
You know what?
that's a whip.
Let me sit down. Sit
A
down.
black guy wearing something
Junior,
called
sit down.
whip. I don't
Junior,
think
sit
it's-
down. Sit down. Let me tell you about Carhartt. Let me tell you.
Nah,
You see these jeans? They've been through thick and thin.
literally. But I'm halfway.
Speaking
there.
of which, yeah, you know they've got 100 million streams
yeah, I saw
today.
that.
Crazy numbers.
Bro.
Crazy numbers.
Who
On
put
Dave
up,
and Central C Sprinter
Rambo
track,
put up,
guys.
innit?
No, Flashy.
Flashy, yeah,
Yeah.
Flashy, yeah. Yeah.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Wow.
UK music is really on the map.
Not even just music, fashion, like what this is now two UK fashion brands with a Nike collab in this year.
But to be fair, like you can say that ACG, a Cold War have already had an account open with Nike from before.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in this
Obviously in this calendar year, yeah,
this calendar
for sure,
year,
for
like
sure.
yeah, like it's, ACG they've been
Yeah,
solidified
man.
in the game, bro.
No, it's lit.
It's
It's
like
lit.
To move back onto what the question Michael had at hand.
Yeah, sorry, I have more questions by the way, but
Yeah, I
continue.
know. That's why
Yeah.
I'm linking it back. Do you feel like people are moving away from the idea of solely buying hype products?
I think so.
yeah.
Just because you realize at a certain point, like you get to like here and like, yes, hype.
No, but actually, think about it. What is hype?
This is the thing. This is where I was going to say because like it's the traditional hype product is no longer the hype product now.
Yeah.
So I've got my podcaster hands out. Because as like with the gazelles, the like what
Yeah,
X amount of years ago,
traditional
gazelles
hype
were-
is not.
yeah.
It's no longer expensive.
Gazelles weren't hype. Now look,
There is general.
exactly.
Yeah, but to be fair though, I wouldn't even say gazelles are hype now.
bro.
Yes, they
it's
are.
the gazelle samba wave.
No,
The
but
fact that we're noticing it as a wave, it's hype now.
I think sambas are hype, because sambas actually sell out. Gazelles still they stay about.
But you know what? That whole type of the low.
Yeah, like, it's
long-
popular, don't get me wrong, it's
that's
popular.
so that's what's popping now, innit? So it's like
Because even like I can't remember last summer, I was seeing people in like pleasures football tops,
Yeah.
with like the shorts. And so it's been like a regular trend for the summer seasons. It's just more people are paying attention to it, and I guess like in a space where we also have like a lot more content creators, like, there's people showing off fits, so you see it more in it.
Would you call Panda Dunks hype then?
I'd say they've gone past the time of hype and now they've become a staple.
No, but would
At
you?
the-
Did you see
did-
them as hype?
They
Yeah.
were considered hype, yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So
A shoot yourself for 3 times its value. Hype.
okay, so what? I just want to know what is the meaning of a hype beast?
A hype beast, somebody who constantly chases after quote unquote hype product.
Yeah. So
Okay.
whatever way the hype essentially.
So would you
flows,
say people who were in the trend of Panda Dunks are hype beasts?
Not necessarily.
necessarily.
Because
Why
they,
not?
they can buy it off the fact that, oh, I need a black and white shoe.
I feel like also
still
I
hype.
feel like there's a difference between being in the trend and then being a hype beast, if that makes sense. Because there's a people who just be, oh yeah, so that's trending, let me grab it. But you don't care about fashion even the slightest. Like you see enough people wearing it outside. You don't really, you ain't got
that's-
accounts anywhere. Just like, oh yeah,
Let me say this, yeah. If you buy like, for example, 20 pairs of Yeezys,
Yeah.
Yeezy goes out of fashion, and you sell your 20 pairs to buy whatever's next in trend, you're a hype beast.
Okay, so that means from what you're saying, then we haven't yet finished the conclusion of if this is hype beast, because I can go to a shop and buy. Okay, cool. I've seen gazelles cold. I bought a pair of gazelles. I bought a pair of blue and red gazelles. I've bought a pair of green and black gazelles. I've bought the Wells Bonner gazelles, and I've bought 3 or 4 pairs of those. I'm a hype beast because I'm going with what is hype.
But at the same time, you could like the colors, and it could fit in your aesthetic in the moment.
Then I
top of
could
that,
say that about like the Fear of God Vans. Go
I
on,
feel
sorry.
like hype beasts. To be a hype beast person, I feel like you transcend more than just your footwear.
Yeah, so jorts.
your whole fit.
That's not hype beast though, because Levi's have been doing jorts for years.
But jorts are there, but they are now hype.
But they
I feel like I'd say.
I don't know,
jorts,
man.
I feel like I'd say jorts are more in.
and
trend.
jorts aren't hype. Jorts are a trend.
I feel like what was hype was the Arc'teryx jackets.
Yeah, now
I feel
that's
like
hype.
That was hype, because that's hype.
But isn't that also a trend then?
No, the trend was the technical jackets.
Okay.
That was a trend.
Okay.
Hype is specific products. I don't think a trend can fall into hype, but you wouldn't say jorts are hype because you can get jorts everywhere. For example, I can get Levi's jorts right now,
Okay.
and they've been there 3 summers ago. They were there, and people still bought them.
But I'm sure Off-White still sell those belts.
Yeah, and they were hyped. They're not now.
I don't think they still sell the.
But they weren't a trend.
Yeah, I don't know. Double check.
I think that you can still find them somewhere.
You can still find them, but
Not from Off-White.
I think basically, yeah.
Yeah, no.
With that,
Yeah, they ain't sell that shit anymore.
with this hype beast culture, yeah, I feel like one thing is, yeah, people see being a hype beast as a bad thing because they're labeled as something that's
it's a derogatory undertone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
It is.
yeah.
I don't disagree with that, but I feel like, yeah, people see stuff in trend and they don't consider the fact that this person might have been ahead of the curve. This person might acquire this product before them, because they don't care. That's facts. You see somebody in jorts, you're like, oh, you're a hype beast. You probably bought this summer, or you probably didn't even know about jorts until 2 weeks ago. What if the person knew about jorts months back, but the brand they wanted to buy from didn't release it until summer?
Okay, so the question is, what's the difference between hype and trendy then? Hype beasts and trendy.
Hype beasts follow trends.
Yeah. And I
It's
feel
that simple.
I feel like hype beasts need to be within the scene to follow for them to be a hype beast. I feel like to follow a trend, it can be anyone. Like, bro, your mum can. If your mum wants to step out in Panda Dance, you're not gonna say she's a hype beast now.
Or your mum gets a Nike Tech fleece and Panda Dunks because she just wants to be comfy.
Guys, if your mum is wearing a Nike Tech fleece and Panda Dunks,
She's comfy,
then you need to chat to her.
Screaming.
but she
you're
puts
not
that fit together.
Yeah.
And your mum a hype beast.
You're not gonna think she's a hype beast because that. My mum's got 550s during like what I got my mum 550s like last summer. If she stepped out, yeah,
She's a hype beast.
and someone said, "Oh, auntie, you know you're a hype beast." I'm like,
What are you talking about?
"Are you okay?" But it's like
I'm a hype what?
it was in trend, innit? So like she's not actively in this scene.
And the other thing with trends,
Peanut butter
yeah,
hype.
the other thing with trends, yeah, is that when something is trending, a brand will specifically push more colorways to appeal to a mass market.
Yeah.
They actively open the door for more people to consume the product. Are you then going to call the people that are consuming the product in different colorways because they want different colorways hype beasts? For example, you went to go and buy the Syracuses,
Yeah, but I wanted them.
but Dunks are in trend.
Cook him.
Dunks are in trend, and we're in trend. You bought them because not because they released then, but because they released previously in 2020. Would you then consider yourself a hype beast because you followed that trend?
Hype beast.
No, because
You like the shoe
yeah,
and you wanted the shoe.
but it's not like I've bought like 4 or 5 pairs and I'm going after the.
No one's saying
exclusive
that, bro.
version.
No one's saying that. It was never about 4 or 5 pairs.
Wait. Syracuse,
Okay.
Argon Dunks.
Yeah.
What else do you have in your collection now?
Dusty Olives.
And you went to go make the plum dunks.
Yeah.
4
Because I like them.
4 pairs.
But you're here to qualify your reasoning,
Yeah.
and that is why we're listening to you.
Maybe I haven't hasn't clicked yet in my brain.
No. What I'm saying is, you're actively here to defend your point of why you bought these shoes.
Yes.
The people you're seeing in the streets may have already had these shoes for time. These might be hand-me-downs. They're not here to qualify the reason they bought what they bought. But you'll look at them and call them a hype beast because of the way that you see them.
Okay, I think I'm getting it. Yeah.
So you can't really call people hype beasts based on what you've seen because you don't really know what went behind that thought process of that purchase. For example, the 650s, when obviously the gifting came about, there was a list of shoes I could have bought. There was the 910s, there was the 550s, there was 650s, 2002Rs.
Did they send you the 615? 615 or 610? What was it?
910.
No, the one that Bottega had the club.
Oh, sorry, 610.
Yeah.
610. Yes, 610.
Wish I grabbed it.
There was these shoes here. If I pick up a specific shoe because it's slightly in trend, am I a hype beast? No, I like the shoe. I picked up the 650 because I liked it. It's a nice shoe.
Okay.
Same way, if for example Nike were like, okay, cool, we're gonna gift you a pair of shoes. We're gonna gift you one of the shoes from the Nike Cortez collaboration, for argument's sake. There's a green pair, the pink pair, pink Tings pair, and the blue pair.
Yeah.
What pair do you want? And you're like, I really like the green pair, so I'm gonna pick up the green pair. And somebody like you is walking down the street. Oh man, he's got the Cortez 95. He's such a hype beast. Oh my gosh. But I like the shoe and it was offered to me, and I got the opportunity to buy it.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't really think like the whole hype beast thing. I think the hype beast thing comes from people again not being able to buy things. That whole protecting my product.
You're poor.
because there's a.
It comes from a sense of entitlement, in my opinion.
There's the whole like when I think of
Not
hype
the E
beast,
word.
I'm thinking of like them man that all they have is
Hype product.
All your whole collection is full of exclusive silhouettes, exclusive colorways. Just like, so you ain't got no classics, no normal, no like nothing that you'd walk
I'm
into
sorry, I don't want to be regular.
So it's like, that's like, because in my head, it's like, I don't think you can actively be part of the footwear scene and tell me you genuinely only like hype collabs.
And same way, you can't tell me you only genuinely like general releases. I can't understand that.
No, exactly.
There has to be a balance.
Honestly.
Stuff will appeal to you from both sides. For example, this 650 here is clean. I also did like the 650 Emily on doors, but I bought these ones. Or I acquired these ones. You see what I'm saying? Or like, for example, Jordan 4s.
Yeah.
I got my first Jordan 4 collaboration at the end of last year.
Do I have a collab? I don't have a full collab. That's crazy.
All my other ones are GRs. But because I got that one collaboration, somebody's gonna look at me and like, oh, he's a hype beast. He doesn't even like those. Balance.
Oh, okay. So you're admitting it.
I'm not admitting it. I have a balance in my collection. I have collaborations and GRs.
Well, you're a hype beast.
What have you got in your collection?
Michael, let's talk about it.
How many GRs have you got in your collection?
SP4s.
No. That's what you.
How many pairs of Travis's? Because you
I have 3.
chose to get those 6s.
Yeah.
There were different shoes available, but you're like, let me get the Travis.
I like the 6s though. I got the 6s just before my birthday.
The Travis way.
I like the 6s. There was the City Markets there. There was some Dunks. I wasn't really a fan.
Did they still have the fragment?
They had the fragment freeze there.
Yeah.
But you know, I saw the 6 and I was like,
Travis Scott, straight up.
you know what it was, yeah? Let me tell you what I actually thought.
Particular piss. Go on.
My infrared, yeah. Obviously, I love those shoes, but the way infrareds die, they die hard, bro. Like the way the black goes to like a washed sort of grey stone, it just doesn't slap.
Yeah.
So
straight up, yeah.
I was like, you know what? I like 6s and I want more 6s. Is this an opportunity to buy another 6? Cool.
Yeah.
Let me see what's there. And I looked at it, saw that one, I was like, cool, let me acquire it. Why not?
I want more 6s. I like 6s.
And there wasn't.
Say one more 6, please.
Wow, right.
Okay.
Then I confirmed.
You said 3. I need to check because obviously Travis Scott now. You said 6 3 times. And I just want you to say the 4th one so that it cancels out any.
What if I don't want to cancel out?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, like
it
obviously,
makes sense.
Like,
yeah.
I feel like this is hype beast thing is always a slippery slope of a conversation because you always end up going in circles of the thing of, oh well, what's hype? Who are hype beasts? Who is this? Who is that? At the end of the day, nobody actually gives a monkeys. Just buy what you like and put it on. The people that buy stuff and keep them in boxes because they want to go up in value are the people I really can't stand.
You know it is. I agree.
Thanks for snippet.
But because it's it's a thing where like, so I was having this conversation or you know when you have a conversation with yourself, yeah, and you don't know if you had it with someone else or with yourself.
Something. Anyways, go on.
I was thinking the reason why. So I understand why reselling is a thing. Obviously, we can put that out there, yeah.
Of course.
But as someone within the subgenre that you're reselling in, it's uncomfortable, especially when you're like sitting on pairs that pairs shouldn't be sat on. Like I'm a firm believer of wear your shoes, innit?
Facts.
So it's like as much as I understand,
This is business.
I understand it's business, but as someone who is here because I love this kind of,
I invested the money, yeah.
Like it's like you should wear your shoes, like.
And this is the whole pull and push when
Yeah.
it comes to this thing. So I believe got something. It's gone now. But yeah, this is the whole pull and push when it comes to this whole entitlement, hype beast, protect products, real customers. Like
Real customers, all my days.
really and truly, yeah. If you got the money to acquire
Go on.
if you've got the money to acquire the product at the time of the drop, and you acquire it, what you do with it, really and truly, is your business.
So you're already fighting his point.
No. Because wallahi, honestly,
I'm not disagreeing with Bolly. I'm just saying, like,
I won't lose sleep. I don't lose sleep on shoes. I don't.
You know, and I feel like a shoe that's very representative of how we feel now because it's a shoe that we had chased before. The Jordan 4 Thunders.
Yeah.
We all know at some point we're gonna get that crepe. But you see, like right now, we're just like,
Yeah,
we all. I don't know why. I feel like we just know.
it was a collective stockroom sigh.
Yeah.
Of right. Okay.
We move.
Keep it moving.
Yeah.
We'll get at some point.
It is what it is, kind of thing.
So yeah, like we said, we hyped up that shoe. We spoke about it so much. We showed our interest in the shoe, and when the time came for the drop, I think it comes with that whole kind of
people should be taking it.
What would you call it? Shoe fatigue.
Yeah.
Where we've bought so much that we just don't give a monkeys anymore.
Yeah.
It's just got to that point.
I'm gonna be so real. My collection is already healthy. Like
We got enough Jordan 4s to last us a couple years, man.
bro, like
Jordan ones. Yeah.
just shoes in generals, bro. Look at him. He's smiling because he's referencing his friend.
I have to cut that out. I'm joking about it.
But yeah, like it's. But at the same time, I feel like we are speaking from a place of privilege in a sense
Definitely.
where, like, not only like are we actively able to get the shoes we want to, obviously to a certain degree, and
Yeah.
obviously we nick in the Thunders, but like
Not you guys are able to get the shoes that you want. Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
But like, we are also not consumed by the footwear scene to the point where like seeing people who aren't like footwear purists obtain things doesn't grind our gears.
It should have
like,
been me, not him.
You know what it is, yeah? Like I feel like as individuals, yeah, we're quite smart when it comes to the game. We're quite knowledgeable.
Yeah.
We understand what we like. And we also understand that to have good trainers, you need to have good fits. And I feel like we actually kind of aren't just strictly trainer collectors. Like, not conventional. For example, you picked up that vintage piece. That vintage piece, you could have put money on trainers to get something else. Like another pair of kicks you wanted.
Go for £90. But yeah.
So, that's what I'm saying.
That's a
Like,
steal.
it's a good price.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, we look at it very holistically.
100.
So I feel like where people are like chasing creps, now we've got out of that phase. And I feel like for us, we got out of that phase quite quickly. Like back end of last year.
Because life is hard.
Bro,
I'm sorry. Life is hard.
And the biggest fact is cost of living is costing us a lot.
Got bills, man.
There's lots.
Expenses.
Before I get paid, direct debits coming up to probably like, I would say in direct debits.
Like a
I
third of
have
your pay?
A third, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably let's say £600 in direct debits.
You're giving numbers. I'm trying to save you.
Huh? But work out my pay. What are you gonna do with that?
Hey, I started budgeting, you know, because I actually need to start being more.
Actually,
aware
more than
of
600.
how much I'm
I didn't want to
paying,
think
bro.
about it.
Yeah.
Go on.
But it's like there's like cool. I am all in, in terms of this footwear scene, and I can say we all are. But on everything, the Lord is my witness. There's way more to life than trainers, sneakers, whatever you want to call it. Even the fact that we don't even have one name for it.
Yeah.
There's way more to life than that in the first place.
I feel like we might be attacking the audience. I feel like we're attacking the audience.
Oh no.
Cut it out if you
I
want to.
was about to say, because we all got bitches on our dick.
Fez, real.
I got bills, nigga. I got bitches.
But yeah, I feel like because like obviously, even the reason the stockroom exists because of not only the fact that trainers exist, but the conversations that come about because of trainers.
Conversations.
And
I can't use that. Can I?
Conversations about shout out JSG.
It's real though.
But it's real, man.
Yeah, because like there's way more to like the footwear scene
Than purely just the product itself.
Exactly.
And that is why people like us exist, to give you so much more context than just, oh, you buy a shoe, you wear it, and that's the end of the journey. What about the stories behind the shoe? Yeah. What about the people that have passions for the product and the design of the shoe? Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like it's a really interesting thing to see the scene obviously change in the front of our eyes and in our like perspective, because other people are like for us last year we might have bought like maybe quote unquote 12 shoes. This year quote unquote we might have bought like 6, maybe even less,
And that's all right.
and people still look at us and say, you bought bare shoes this year though. And it's like, have I really? Not to myself, not by my own standards.
But that's one thing. One thing I always, when somebody says, "Oh my gosh, I have so many shoes," I always say to them, "I can't lie. If you like cars, you'll buy cars.
Yeah.
If you like watches, you'll buy watches.
You like bikes, you buy bikes. Like
Whatever you like, you invest in it
for sure.
So when people say, "Oh yeah, bro, you got so many shoes," or when my mum comes and does the whole long thing, I'm like, bro, listen. You like cooking, you cook for so many people. I don't come and delegate your cooking and tell you to cook for less. You wanted to feed the 5,000. Let the fish run.
Fairs.
Let the bread run. So
Fairs.
whatever you like, you'll be invested in.
Yeah.
100%, man.
And I think just a last question to round this off, because it's a great conversation we're having. But have any new players come into the fold in terms of the trainer scene?
Like
I don't know, like.
Oh, as in like...
Have any new like brands come into the scene, footwear space, trainer space, that we should sit up and pay attention to?
That's what I said, Saucony.
Saucony's a good shout. Any others?
What would I say? I wouldn't say new brands. I say like silhouettes, definitely.
Okay, go on.
New silhouettes are really starting to pique my interest.
Okay.
Like the 990 V6.
Yeah.
Like I was on my hands and knees for that
Action Bronson.
Bro.
I can't lie. The man that went to his concert, it looked really good.
I need
It looks really good. It was
the second colorway. Yeah.
the blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dropped today.
Oh, was it today?
Fam, New Balance. You know, I got beef with New Balance now. You know.
Oh my
How you
gosh.
how you posting a picture on your Instagram saying, releasing globally. So by globally, I'm assuming the UK or at least EU is getting something.
Yeah.
Did we?
Mad.
What globe is your globe?
What was the reason?
Where is the globe? Someone at New Balance tell me the definition of globally.
To be
Please.
fair though, if it's releasing globally, they could have done it on the thing of not directly through them.
Yeah,
They might have released in the store.
Yeah, it was an end.
See,
But
so
that-
end and in
Yeah.
store maybe.
Nah,
You see, I saw your thingy. You should have told us. I would have raffled for you.
bro, it's end.
Yeah, I know, but
You never know where the wind will come from, man.
three's a crowd.
I have no faith in end at all.
You guys got me by thingy, didn't you?
After that was because the hard work and dedication I put into the confirmed app.
I have insiders.
Huh?
Nothing. Why'd you always forget? You just asked me. You didn't even tell me when it. Obviously,
I didn't know he dropped his
Did you
store.
have insiders?
yeah.
I didn't know.
okay. I didn't hear what you said.
If it's not installed, they'll sort something out.
Jeez, Michael.
We can ask people questions.
Man asking.
It's too late now.
Is it actually too late? Too late though.
Probably, but
Michael's whispering as if I just can't cut it out.
I'll I have to give, it's extra effect, you know. Small. But yeah, no, I'll put the word out and see what people are saying.
Alright, cool, love. Me, I don't mind not getting it though, because that's actually a lot of money that I don't need to be spending.
Yeah.
Speaking of new silhouettes, as you were saying, Vans have been doing a lot recently.
Yeah.
I've seen that there's doing obviously we've spoken about the new school, cool, that's granted, with the vulcanized sole,
Yeah.
and the midsole, and obviously it looks very skateboardy.
But it looks very still current.
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
cool.
It is current.
It's cool.
It's current. Also, they have like the stacker. I think that's what it's called.
Okay.
Where it's basically like a thicker midsole.
Okay.
I don't see the point in it, but somebody's gonna love it.
Oh, okay.
You know what a stacker is?
I'm looking at it now.
It's just
this
higher.
reminds me of the Converse one.
Yeah.
Would you spell it as?
I just Van stacked. Here, look.
Oh, you know what? It's a good market to tap into,
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's a good market to tap
to a
into.
certain demographic.
and it hits
Yeah.
their competitors,
So
which are
type of
which are
short man.
Converse.
Yeah.
It hits them.
Yeah.
So why not?
All
Plus
the-
added comfort. Hear it.
All the shorties are going to be wearing them.
Yeah.
And if Vans, I'm glad to see Vans are taking themselves seriously, because it means that there's going to be new stuff on the horizon.
Yeah.
I'm going to see a lot of interesting new sort of innovations on their part. And it'd be cool to see just how that kind of like phases from this phase here to obviously the near future. So 6 months time, things could change. We could have a Vans in our shoe of the year. Who knows?
You know what other brand is also taking initiative?
Who?
Crocs.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't let Crocs keep leveling up.
I can't. That's. I'm
That's
glad
the
that
Leahy
you
Bembury
mentioned that.
appointment. Beautiful.
I'm glad that you mentioned that because
They were hating on me.
Yeezy got rid of the whole Yeezy thing is now basically
Yeah.
Ending.
ending.
Yeah.
And now I said Vans. Crocs have come out with their Pollex slide.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all
Instead of
was
it being
sleeping.
what was it called before?
It was just the
Or
clock.
the Pollex Croc. Yeah,
it
was just the Salehi Bembury, the fingerprint type Croc.
Yeah. Now they've made it a slide.
Yeah, and now that's the Croc staple.
Yeah. Bro, it's great.
Yeah. Very, very clean.
Yeezy out and then Croc in.
I can't remember their name. That one person that was getting on to me saying, "Are Crocs even a sneaker for me to put it on in my top 7 for last year?" No, but there was someone in the comments.
Yeah,
as well.
somebody did as well. I can't lie, they were right still.
Yeah,
I was ahead of the curve.
No, you weren't.
I was ahead of the curve.
Let's have a slide top 5 if we're gonna do that.
Yeah,
or
and Yeezy's still winning even though it's gone.
No, but I did.
Phone run the top 5.
Well, you think anything could top that Vermilion?
You're nuts. How can you have Vermilion?
Vermilion.
Not even MX Sand. Vermilion all the way to red. Chai.
Come on now, Crocs are better than foam runners. I will actually down that hill.
I enjoy my Crocs. I can't lie.
I will genuinely down my hill.
I quite enjoy my Crocs.
See,
Crocs are better than foam runners.
No about that.
I'm not gonna.
Sorry, would you put gibbets in the pull-up slide?
No, there's no space to.
Okay.
They ain't got holes.
Glad. That's childish.
I was wondering.
You're childish. You don't have gibbets in the first place.
Fairs.
You're childish,
You
bro.
think you're Crocs?
What the hell?
You're not one of the gang. How can you hit from outside the club?
That's crazy.
I can't lie, yeah. Once you get a pair of Crocs, chat to us.
That's why I don't want to.
Oh, because
you know.
Yes. Let me hate
Fairs.
from not being addicted.
Fairs.
Hey,
Don't get Harry in your school out here.
Prevention is better than cure.
Right.
screaming.
On that note, guys.
Yeah.
It's been
the reason why I brought up Crocs was because Paris Fashion Week again. They had the Mischief Big Red Croc. No, Big Red
I
Croc.
don't. I mean, I guess that's probably real. But that's
heard-
Mischief. I don't know if that's Crocs.
I heard it's an actual collab.
Really?
I heard. I don't
But
know.
it reminds me
Yeah.
of the Balenciaga clog.
Bro, it's the big red boot, bro.
No, but do you remember that Balenciaga
Yeah,
clog?
I remember that.
And
But
it just,
this is like, it's taking it to a whole nother level. But
I don't know if I'm moved. I mean, I wasn't moved by it.
I'm not.
No, sorry, I was about to lie. I was moved by the red boot, but not to buy it.
Yeah.
If I was gifted it, I'd
Yeah.
rock the heck out of that.
Real.
But to buy, nah, bro. And it proved its point.
Yeah.
After the whole internet phase and everybody got gifted,
It died out.
immediately.
Yeah.
I've never seen a shoe fall off a cliff that fast.
I don't think that. You know what the thing is though? I feel like that shoe was not meant to stay in the first place. I think it was actually meant to fall off the cliff.
But
Fair.
the thing is, if you want something to be like spoken about and to be like,
They
you need to give it a
flooded
bit
the
of
streets,
longevity.
bro.
You don't need.
It's a moment in time. It's a capsule. You
But
know?
will people remember? Actually, no. They probably
No, they will.
People
Because
remember
I can't lie, the
different
ads were strong. Like they gave it to everybody. Gave it to JD. Told hard copy to write about it. Hard copy wrote about it. Everybody like that was relevant in the scene. Uniform display, hidden them. Why multiple posts.
Wisdom had it as well.
Yeah.
Like there was enough people just getting stuck in it as well. Like,
Yeah,
it was,
bro.
I think it was less of a we want this shoe to
So
do
many
well.
cut holes in the back to be able to get off and on.
Like it was less of the shoe. Or we want this shoe to do well, and more like
We just want to make a moment.
we are making this a moment, and this is what we've done. But like,
Imagine somebody can lose that shoe in the shoe of the year. I'll punch them up.
Yeah, that was this year. Aye,
Man.
guys, next week, stay tuned.
For the shoe of the year conversation.
live and direct.
How
we gonna do it?
how we're gonna do it? As I've basically, okay, this is not a span of how it's being done, but I've got shoes of all the months, so we'll go from there.
Okay, cool. You're just telling us.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
fine.
We've got shoes from all the months, so
That's
we'll
fine.
go from there.
No worries.
And then we'll get into it like that.
Alright,
so
cool.
that because I remember the last draft, there were shoes that we missed out because there wasn't really we knew what was happening, but
But there was
some
still a lot
shoes-
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got all the months, or near enough all the months noted down. I just need to finish it,
Alright,
and then
cool.
we'll go from January to June. Wow, January to June.
Alright, cool. So let's wrap this episode here. So, yeah, guys. Obviously, I hope you guys look forward to the next episode. This was like a sort of prelude into the discussion of our half-year review of the sneakers that come out this year. But until then, guys,
Keep it locked.
obviously, I hope you enjoyed today's episode with the
loved
Stockroom, my brothers Eman and Bolu.
It's me.
Don't forget to smash that like, smash it. Pew, 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 pew.
But yeah, no, seriously, run it up, guys. Like,
Yeah. The big like. People think I'm joking when I say help me help you.
yeah, honestly, run it up, guys, because like the more views we get, the more we can do, and the more like we know we're serving the community in it. So yeah, man. And with that being said, guys, I think it's time for us.
Before we go, congrats guys on getting 600 followers on Instagram. Yay.
Steady building. It's great, man.
To my
It's
target
great.
that I've set that I didn't tell anyone about.
But yeah, guys, make sure you run up the socials as you have been doing. We really appreciate each and every time, not just on Instagram but on TikTok as well. We see the love, and Twitter, we will be there posting as and when with information, breaking news, you know, all the vibes. And yeah, guys, with that being said, it's been great, and we will see you in the next episode.
Yeah.
Until then, guys, have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Love.